Starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right, and you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping, smart, unselfish basketball, a lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Now here's Barnes to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Kuminga pulls it in.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Over Fox. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Here's Podziemski. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Kicks it out to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Kuminga. Clock at 6. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. And that one falls for Curry. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Now here's Vassell. Offline with a 3. Curry surveys. Outside Kuminga. Curry against Fox. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Curry.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The 3 from Wembanyama gets the 3 to fall.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by San Antonio. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Ali.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Castle. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Podziemski. It's Podziemski on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Pajemski's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Now here's Castle, defended by Pajemski. Right side, Butler. Pass to Curry, fires the three, and the Warriors with another three!
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here's Vassell from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Hield on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Fox. Outside Butler, shoots over Barnes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. He gets it in there.
You're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Now here's Butler. Still no points. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 7. Castle outside. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Vassell against Kuminga. Outside Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Well, the Spurs shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Fox. Vassell outside. The three is up. Gets rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Hield. Back to Kuminga. And here's Hield. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Eight seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Curry. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Curry's got 9 points. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's Harper. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama down low, guarded by Post. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Waters. Launches it. And Harper good for three. Harper's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Here's Harper. Pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Harper with a basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Harper's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Back to Curry. Moody on the wing. The offensive rebound. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 7. To the inside. Harper passes to Sohan. Let's go with a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Post. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Moody. And Pajemski subbed in for Heel. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Waters. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Now here's Butler. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Green, a screen. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Castle on the wing, defended by Pajemski. Lets it fly. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Warriors lead by 9. Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Kuminga. No good with a jumper from the wing. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Castle outside. The 3 from Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Here's Kuminga, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 6. 43 seconds left in the first half. Fox outside. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Healed on the wing. Back to Pajemski. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Butler can't get it to go. Now here's Barnes. Here's Castle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Castle's got 5 now.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for the Spurs, at the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The 3 from Wembanyama, no luck on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's hammered home by Green.
You can't forget where Green is in transition because he keeps himself ready to score in these situations.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Barnes. Up top, Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green with a screen on Fox. Outside Butler. Four on the clock. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Brian, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
They get it back. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Curry. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got 17 points.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Castle outside. Ball stolen. Here's Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here are the Warriors now. Big run right now for them, 11-2. Pass to Vassell. Castle with it. Give him 8 points now. Now Wembanyama. He's blocked by Kuminga. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Fields checked in for Kuminga. And San Antonio with a change here too. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw, no good. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team's first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Spurs trail by 8. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Posts checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama. And Sohan subbed in for Barnes. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. 11-point game. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Offensive rebound. Post shot, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Butler surveying the floor. Pass to post. Back to Butler. Screen by Post. Releases. They get the rebound. Now here's Pajemski. Tightly guarded. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Fox finds Castle. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Post. It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside heel. Beyond the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Spurs trail by 11. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Moody is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
So it's the Warriors now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Jackson-Davis misses. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Right side Curry. Pass to Post. Moody on the wing. Back to Post. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Curry. Out to Hield. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Johnson from behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors lead by 10. Now Pajemski. Here's Jackson-Davis. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson against Hield. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pajemski with it, now guarded by Sohan. Outside Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Fox. Over to the left wing from deep. Wembanyama. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. This one for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Now Fox, beyond the arc. Nope.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Stephen Curry, 20 feet away and no problem.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Fox. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for post. Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. And Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Hield. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Vassell. Fires the three. The triple drop.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Here's Curry. There's a minute 40 left in the game. It's money from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Misses the three. Spurs trail by 12.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Launches it from deep. Yes, sir! From way outside. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
Assistant, De'Aaron Fox.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Green with a screen on Fox. Curry fires! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And it's San Antonio's ball. Wembanyama, a screen on Butler. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.